Welcome back to Minecraft Let's Play Season 1, Episode 30, or thereabouts. So, we've gotten far enough that it is just about time for our first boss fight. We have upgraded everything to netherite. We've got our trusty bow on us, an arrow, got an ender chest, and I actually need to grab a couple more of those. Do I have any more available? I do. And we've also got a boat, 16 eyes of ender regularly available, some dirt to climb up onto our towers, or any other climbing that we've got if we don't make it quite into the end this episode. Potion of regeneration, potion of strength, and potion of slow falling, along with some steak and some golden apples. We also up here have a couple of more potions. We've got plenty of potions of slow falling, more potions of strength, and potions of regeneration, along with some more golden apples, some more eyes of ender if we go through all 16 of these, ender pearls, a saddle, a chest, and an extra arrow. If I do end up, look at our potion setup. It is nice. We've got armor set up with sword, bow, and extra arrows. All of our bows over here have infinity. So, in case we do die and we need to go back and get that fixed, we need to go back and fix that. Well, we need to have some stuff to be able to go back and fetch our stuff. So we have plenty of that available. They're not the best gear. I only have one extra set of diamond armor, and that is indeed, or I believe that's only a full set. One iron that's enchanted, and some iron swords. I'm not going to make up a whole bunch of diamond swords specifically for this. But I'm going to go ahead and come on over here to the water because I think this is going to be our best bet. And go ahead and set our boat down just in case, but toss it on up. Did you see it? Oh, it went that way. So, be absolutely hilarious. Usually they're about 1,000 blocks from spawn, so I don't think we're going to be sitting on top of one, but I am going to go on to the other side of this ravine because it's going to keep going that way, I'm pretty sure, unless we are literally sitting on top of a stronghold. And I've done enough exploring below ground that I'm pretty sure we're not. Okay. It's when it starts going backwards that you need to start looking on it being actually in your location. So we're going to go ahead and go over this way and get down to the water on this side, because I'm pretty sure it's going to start leading us that way. There we go, we caught it. And it's going to be... Oh, that one broke. Which is why we bring plenty of them. Because you are going to lose a couple just in the process of finding the strongholds. I don't see where it went. I think the dolphin grabbed it. Or it despawned. It should not have, but oh, it came up to the surface. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be heading that direction. And this time, rather than going diving, we're just going to wait for it to come up to the surface. I think, unless it broke. The dolphins are playing with it. Let's see if I can get it back. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head on this way. Actually, before we get any farther, there is one thing I have forgotten. I forgot that you can take a bed with you. So, that might be an easy, rather than just leaving all of our stuff here and having to make that trip every time, because that can be 1,000 blocks. It can be far more than 1,000 blocks. We can take our bed and that chest of armor on and stuff with us and set it up right there, and then we're not trying to fight our way back to the strongholds, and whenever mobs are around the strongholds. Because again, with the new update and caves and the new world border going down, I'm not sure how far down the stronghold is going to generate. They generate near bedrock as it is. Yes, for Potion of Slog Falling you need Phantom Membrane, our Phantom Farm. Before we go any farther, we are going to go ahead and sleep. There we go. This will not leave us with much room at all to go exploring with anything, but it isn't really our goal with this anyway. There we go. So as long as we sleep before we go through the portal, we should be fine. The one thing I am dreading about the stronghold is the silverfish spawner. I hate it. It's not the funnest thing in the world to have to deal with. And before we shoot off another ender pearl or an ender eye of ender, we're gonna go ahead and go a ways out. We know it's in this direction ish, so hey, maybe if we're lucky it's gonna be an underwater one. which would not be a bad idea. Sometimes they're the most accessible and the ones with the least amount of mobs. The other thing I did not bring, which is okay. We can quite possibly make some torches where we're going. Go out here a little bit farther. We're shooting off another one. Vanished into the water right there, so give it a couple of minutes and it should come back up. Watching, not seeing it. Okay, so we're gonna go quite a ways. We're at 700 right now, so we'll shoot another one off once we get to 800 or 900 and see where we need to go from there. At least for all of the mobs that are on lands, we only have the drowned in the ocean. Does make it quite a bit easier. Picked up some kelp. I remember this beach. This is where we originally got sand before we found the desert. So let's go ahead and make landfall and then we'll try again. I know this is a bit beyond the 900 blocks we set. But it's a pain catching ender pearls in the water. Okay, so that direction. Looks like we have a ruined portal over here that I did not see. Of course, I also did Optifine since then. Catered more of my Optifine specs since then. And so my render distance has been turned up. So it's quite possible we just completely skipped it last time. Or it completely didn't load in because I believe we were over there. I didn't steal any of the sugarcane either, which lends credence to that idea. Not that we can loot it too much, but we can see if there is anything good in it. Some fire charges. We will go ahead and take them. And a golden apple. Nothing else of real worth. So, come back on over here. Shoot up an ender pearl. Does head on out that way. And see where we go from there. We are going to go into a bit of a time lapse while I keep hunting because this can take a little while. And welcome back. So let's head on back up there for a minute. Though we will be getting back in the boat. There's too many drowned in the area. So as you can see, we did eventually find our way. It was difficult, but we eventually did find our way and figure out what that little ender was telling us. So in this, surrounded by this ring of islands, is going to be our stronghold, and we have already, as you can tell by it being already day 130, we have spent some time clearing it out, getting everything we want out of it, making sure it's clear of mobs as much as we can, and that kind of thing. As you can see, we touched down in the middle of the library, except for the library is empty. Follow our path of torches, up and around and up again. We did go ahead and let it, had 2 eyes and we had to fill in the rest. But we have went ahead and slept in this bed. We have our extras here. We have more extras here, which we will be able to get to because that is our ender chest. Actually going to grab one more. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I only had one. Before we go through. So that is going to be our next episode. Mainly because I don't know how long it's going to take and I don't want to try and cut off in the middle of the fight. So I know this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but that is going to be today's episode. And I will see you all next time. Have a great and amazing Minecraft day.